Welcome back. Finance Minister Tito Mboweni has increased taxes on alcohol and cigarettes with immediate effect. Mboweni says excessive drinking can lead to negative social and health outcomes. Now, for some reaction on this, we're joined by Ntimane from the National Liquor Traders Council. So you say you're gravely concerned about this above-inflation increases in excise taxes. Tell us why.
Good evening, Shahan, and thank you for the opportunity. So we are concerned by the 8% increase in excise tax, as we feel that this will further strain the alcohol industry, increasing risks to jobs and businesses in the value chain. Most importantly, the tavern sector, which is a certain type of a business which is hand to mouth. But also, these tax adjustments do not take into consideration a significant increase that we have seen, and the efficiency of the illicit market that has grown during the sales ban. All three sales bans have been good for the illicit market. So we feel that, government, most especially Treasury and SARS, should have heeded the call from SALBA, to really look at the impact of an increase in excise, which is above the inflation. As we feel that, given the resultant losses that we have suffered as a result of the bans, most numbering over 35 billion rand, we feel that this is not sustainable, and it's not something that is going to even work out for the government, that has also projected itself a loss of 28% over a 3-year period, which amounts to over 35 billion rand. So we feel that this is a lose-and-lose situation that government should have rectified. Yeah,
so you talk about a risk to jobs. Give me an estimation about how many jobs could be lost because of this move.
So if you look at the alcohol value chain, we're looking at about 1 million jobs that are dependent on that. But also because there were no contingencies made by manufacturers to factor in this sudden excess duty increase, we feel that a lot of companies will then want to trim the fat so that they can manage their balance sheet, and that means that almost the majority of the value chain might be at risk. We're looking at a number of about 250,000 rand. 250,000, as a number that would be affected, yeah.
Yeah, that's quite huge, isn't it? So let's talk about whether these sin taxes actually stop people from buying alcohol, though, Lucky, because that's the insinuation when you say that there are 250,000 jobs at risk.
Look, we do not believe that, the increase in excise is going to deter people from buying liquor. We already have a situation of illicit trade, which is selling liquor at very affordable prices, albeit obviously in an illegal manner. People are accessing that, and in some instances, this is a dangerous product that we do not even encourage our people to go try. These are homemade products that form part of the illicit trade of liquor. So the fact that you are now increasing the legal price of alcohol, it means that people are going to find this alcohol in a cheaper way, and that is the illicit market, which we fully discourage. So this is not actually a solution. This is akin to cutting your head off when you've got a headache to deal with a solution. So we feel that the President, or most certainly the Minister of Finance, could have done better in this situation.
You're also asking government not to impose any further bans on alcohol sales because of the previous bans and now this 8% increase in excise tax, obviously crippling the industry. But you don't have much say, do you?
Look, the approach by government has been quite surprising for us. I think this recent increase of the excise duty is almost similar to milking a cow that you're sending to a slaughterhouse. We're not even given room to breathe. Decisions are being taken that are almost condemning the industry to financial abyss. And we like to caution government, to actually give us an ear, talk to us, let us find common ground. If it is the issue of alcohol abuse and its resultant side effects, and that is something that we have accepted, that we need to come together in a collaborative effort to make sure that we deal with the issue of alcohol abuse. We are not saying that alcohol consumed in the wrong way causes problems. We all agree that we need to deal with this matter. But to be punished like this, we do not think that is a way forward that we should embrace. But we call on government to really give us an ear so that we can find ways and means that we continue to support government's efforts in fighting against the COVID-19 pandemic, but also support the livelihoods that are dependent on the industry.